Santa Monica City Council candidate Daisy, known locally as the Venice Healer, spent Wednesday afternoon on the Third Street Promenade gathering signatures from registered Santa Monica voters as she worked to qualify for the November ballot.
Hey, you guys. Are you guys local? Are you a local guy? She looked like a local. She looked like a surfer guy. Español? Viven en Santa Monica?
Salamanca.
Santa Monica?
No.
Viven? Okay, keep coming back.
Nada.
¿Cómo se dice keep coming back?
¿Qué es eso?
How do you say that in English? Ven aquí, Santa Monica, más tiempo. Alright. Do you see that dinosaur right there facing that other dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay. So those 3 trees right after those 2 dinosaurs, I didn't get a chance to show you. But I had 3, you know those gardens I do?
Yep.
I had 3 of those gardens, 1 for each tree. Incidentally, my gardens were taken down. They were bulldozed. So I'm running for city council. Hey, do you guys like gardens? Are you guys locals? Hey, goddess, I can tell she likes gardens. Are you guys visiting Santa Monica? Well, I'm running for city council. I need your signature if you're registered. Yeah, but okay, well, thank you. Thank you. So you gotta be good with rejection, and hearing no is a positive. Thank you. Because if you're not interested in supporting me, then don't. Because this is important. This is about our city and how it's run. So, sorry, they kind of looked like locals, so I had to talk
So can you
to
tell
them.
us about these signatures?
Yeah, I'm a little busy right now, but I guess I could talk for a minute. I'm getting signatures, and I have my running partner here. I'm actually on a hunk hunt, and I don't know where he is, but I'm actually following his scent, and also, do you see these? These are level 10 ginormous grade A muscle hunk tracks. You could tell. So, I've been following that while I'm getting signatures. Goddess, are you a local? What's up? Alright, we're gonna talk later.
How many signatures do you have to get?
Well, and they recommend we get about 200 or 300. 100 are needed. The problem is, a lot of times people sign and they're not actually registered to vote in Santa Monica or at all. Or maybe they wrote their name illegible or perhaps missed a letter, who knows. So it's recommended to turn in your paperwork early. I've got about a week. If I want to turn in my paperwork, the recommended, a week and a half early, I've got to turn in my paperwork by next week. Hey, you guys, I'm going to need some signatures if I could be in your city council. Do you like gardens and healing circles? Men wrestling and oiling themselves up? No. Maybe later.
And when's the deadline for the signatures?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. So, if you guys want to help, I need a whole campaign committee. We don't have a lot of time to do this. And there's a whole schedule of how long we have to do it, and it is...
When did you pick up your packet?
I went to their orientation on the 13th, and it was the same day that I had court for the whole parental alienation stuff with my kids. And, well, August 5th is the deadline. And that's not the deadline to turn in your paperwork, because if you turn in your paperwork and your signatures are not all good, then they're not going to accept it. So you got to turn it in early so they can give you the okay, and if there's anything that needs to be fixed, then you have a chance to fix it. Oh yeah, this is So August 7th is the nomination period. And I'm going to have to raise $1,100 for a chance to have a paragraph next to my name on the ballot.
Sorry. Do I disturb you?
Oh, no, you were here first. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So, in order to have a paragraph next to my name on the ballot, it's going to be $1,100. My name is Lindsay Davis on my birth certificate. I was born Charlene Fodor. However, my legal name is Lindsay Davis. And people get confused because there's Lindsay Davis, there's Charlene Fodor, there's Daisy the Venice Healer. People might not know who Lindsay Davis is. So I really do feel like it's important that I raise this $1,100 so I can have that paragraph. And that's so when people go and vote for me, they know who they're voting for. And additionally, there's some people who are going to vote online. They made sure there's a fee for that too. So if I want to also have a little paragraph with people who want to vote online, then that's another $279. And then there's also a filing fee. And the filing fee is like $26. So it's about $1,400 Daisy's going to have to raise for this campaign. And because I have a running mate who I still have not, I lost his scent. It's okay. There's some goddesses went by, so I was just noticing their fluffy hair. I'll pick up his scent as soon as they go away. So we're gonna have to raise double that, $2,800. So I have this stuff for people. I ran out of my big flyers, and I also created these little flyers because I might not always have all these papers. So these are my little flyers. And right here, it says what I'm about: biodiversity, interdependence, and awakening.
That's your platform?
Oh yeah. So biodiversity, that's Daisy's gardens. You could bet I'm gonna still do my gardens. Boop, boop. Interdependence, that's the fellowships. So the fellowships is the answer to the question, what will we do when the jobs go away? And the answer is we will move towards each other. We will become interdependent, adding the principle of willingness. Because if we don't want to do it, AI or robot will. So what are we going to do? That's the interdependence. That's the fellowships. What are fellowships? Okay. So people who like to do market economy, great. Do market economy. But for people who don't want market economy, that will be for games, treasures, treasure hunting, stars, performers, icons, games, things like that, but not for our universal needs. For example, we will have the 5-star restaurants you could pay for, and we will have the 5-star restaurants where the teaching is done there. The learning is done there. You want to learn how to cook like a 5-star chef or be a maitre d'? Come on. The giving and the receiving is done there. There's no paying. There's no exchange. There's no initiation. You can never get kicked out. This is a space of unconditional belonging, trust, and connections. And they get built by having the experience over and over again where we're meeting our needs together. And when we spend time together, paying for experiences and paying for stuff, we're not actually meeting our needs together. We're just going together to buy stuff to meet our needs in the market economy. But when we are meeting our needs together without someone paying, we're just doing it because of the desire of, and the principle of willingness, then we have fellowships. Now we're building trust and connection. That's what's been missing. That's what is missing when you pay. So that's the interdependence piece. And I know that's confusing. That's why it took a long time explaining that. The awakening piece is the healing circles that I've already been doing for many years. You've seen them on right here on Santa Monica Closeup, who, by the way, this is like an official news publication. He has a press pass and everything. And you know, you guys are looking at the real deal, street level, unfiltered truth. Not trying to sway you anyway, and not many people are willing to film me and show this. So thank you, Fabian, because I've had a lot of resistance in the love-based revolution, which is why I'm doing this. My tiny homes on wheels, they tried to act like I was a crazy lady What is the prognosis for the daisies? Oh, it's not good. Oh, she's not. She has a she-shack that she rolled to the beach. No, there was 6 of them, and it was a couple $1,000s each, which I raised through the community by getting them to come together and build it by hand and bring piece by piece, either from construction sites of people who wanted to give us this wood or people who wanted to use their money to go buy it. And this took a lot of work and community. It's not just some crazy lady in a she-shack, even though I kind of like that. Like, you think I did it all on my own. And having the city constantly bulldoze my gardens, they haven't thwarted my healing circles, but they did thwart my very existence to just want to sleep peacefully on the beach and not pay the sleeping tax that's called rent. You know, our universal basic needs, it's called that we are meant to thrive. There's no deserved language. So these are my 3 pillars, and Daisy tends to, I'm here listening to you guys, I'm looking at the comments, I want to respond more. And I know that I try to, ramble on. Sometimes I'm hard to understand, so I'm going to try to make it easy. You can also go to my website. It's very organized on there. You can donate to my campaign. You can get involved, join my city council committee, and that's daisythevenicehealer.org. In Santa Monica, we have hot springs, and we have the ocean, and we have the potential for many other watering holes and many more gardens, and that's things that we could do. Well, right now I just need signatures and for my day. This is my running mate, Ryan.
How you doing? Yeah.
So, there you go. If you want, you can just write it once and then send it over. So what do you care about most? Like, for example, what do you think the airport should be?
That's a tough one. I think she stays in the airport. And have some street park, but I think the airport, if there's a fire, you need the airport to land planes to take off. There's always going to be a fire because these idiots are doing the same mistakes they have always done over there.
Having the airport in our city, also Santa Monica College, I guess, is going to be a university, so having airport and having things that help our city like that doesn't mean that...
When did you get on to council?
On November 3rd or the 4th. So I was saying that because I am totally one for green space, but we don't have to get rid of our airport to have green space.
We're too many homeless.
Yeah,
Get rid of the homeless and you get the green space.
Yeah, well, we could add green space because there's a lot of concrete that's not doing anything. And we could keep the airport. It's not like this or that.
I think the airport needs to stay, personally. That's my
as someone who came up as a homeless young adult in Santa Monica, I've been through within and out of every program, every rehab and off. And I just think I know what it takes to help people to get more people through the system and out on the street and clean up the whole neighborhood, and it'll bring more people to come in.
Decriminalise all drugs, decriminalise prostitution, clean it up, do the fucking cops, we get them to do what they should be doing, which is actually following laws rather than just bullshit, trafficking and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Get some common sense.
So I'm glad you brought up the police and common sense. You know what I call it? Instead of the law enforcement, we rename it to the love enforcement, and we add one simple.
You need cops, you have to have cops.
We have to.
But you have to make sure the folks are not.
Well, I agree, and what you're saying is important. We need to actually address the problems. I believe that the way we do it is by identifying that. So instead of labeling behaviors as crimes, we look at behaviors as a strategy to meet a need. And then we look at all of the needs that strategy is trying to meet, And instead of putting our attention on the behavior, psychology says if we put our attention on the universal needs of that person's trying to meet through applied behavioral analysis and therapy of positive reframing, that person can gain more insight through love and understanding and mirroring what is wanted than through punishment. And we actually hurt people when we punish them. But if we show up with love, imagine...
You've got a Facebook page, right?
You know, I'm on Facebook, but it's my old life because I haven't posted on there, but you could look up Daisy the Venice Healer, and I have a website, daisythevenicehhealer.org.
Okay, alright, well look.
And my number's on there. Feel free to reach out,
Ryan
my brother.
Blomberg. I'm just on there as Ryan Blomberg.
Alright,
Matt, it was good to meet you.
Thank you. Right,
And I live just a block away, so say
I'm
hi.
on Fifth,
see
man.
me.
So good luck, guys.
Bye. Goodbye, Matt. It was good to meet you. That was awesome. Okay, I'm going to tell you my idea for the airport, okay? So, we need to think toward the future. A lot of people are saying that the airplanes are in the past. Okay, maybe. But toward the future, we're still going to be in the sky. We're going to have eVTOLs. And you want to know something else that we're going to have? And this is what I propose that we start in Santa Monica. In our future, like if you look at the Jetsons, they're in eVTOLs, electric vertical landing and takeoff vehicles that are going to be in LA in 2028. So we're already looking to the Jetsons now. Well, what are they landing on? What is that thing in the sky? And that's my idea for Santa Monica Airport. Not only will it be a hub for eVTOLs and the new flying technology, I don't know what they're all called, but it will also be the landing pad, which is an orbital ring. And if you look to our future and you listen to the great minds of technology, they'll tell you. The new travel will be in space. The new cities will be in orbital rings. Those who live close to Earth will be the guardians. Those who live high will have access to space elevators. So my proposal for Santa Monica Airport is we start to look toward the future. Our first orbital ring space elevator could be located in Santa Monica, and then Santa Monica could get the plans and the funding from the federal government to build the first orbital ring on the planet. Go Santa Monica, go! High five it. Yeah! My brother, he didn't leave me hanging. That was awesome. He's just sitting here. For many moons and many suns, I did meditate and call for the hunk. Waiting for my primary partner, I knew he would come. With his ginormous muscles and his chiseled chin and his amazing charisma, and he would be wild and free, just like me. He would bump up against systems that were trying to put the boot on his neck, and he would somehow get the boot off his neck, just like me, and want to join me and be each other's sidekicks, equal, empowering partners. And of course, I felt sparks right away. So do you want to be my primary partner?
Oh, I'd love to be your primary partner. You're the coolest person I ever met. My name's Ryan Blomberg. 10 years ago, I bought a one-way ticket to Los Angeles because I was a homeless alcoholic, and I landed in the city of Santa Monica, where everything had instantly come together. All of the homeless people, the people of AA, and the resources of the city saved my life and built me up to a place to where I think maybe I can be of help to people now.
And you're running for city council?
And I'm running for city council.
Root is off the root. Now the truth is off the truth.
He's got the vibe. He's got the positivity.
I see nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with it, I would say. Yeah, without the middle summer, that ain't no numbers, I want you to
He's
tell.
part of the community.
Yeah, Jack, they stand up firm, but cannot eat the bottle worm. Yeah, I want you to eat them deep on the summer, leave away. So you feel some from that day. And nobody must have. Yeah, I was saying, I'm not a rock, and he's pop on the top of the back of the bus, ain't no turning back.
No, this five.
Let them shine bubble on the window.
We live in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
This is the Love Illusion Station. Hello. Tell me something that makes you lovable.
All right, right here. Step up.
Yep. So it's that way.
If you got
my
hit,
voucher coming.
even as a passenger or in an Uber, you need to try this. I'm an attorney. I've been doing this for years. And I'm standing here because most people walk away from accidents leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table and nobody tells them. Look at this. This is a real settlement. One of our clients, car accident, almost a year after when he came to us. Most people assume they missed their shot. They think it was too long ago, my injuries weren't that bad, I don't know if it's worth it. That's exactly what the insurance company wants you to think. Here's what they don't tell you. If you were injured in a car accident
You
last
guys
year,
take care.
even if you were a passenger, even if the accident seemed minor, you may still be owed serious money. Now, I know what you're thinking. You thought about hiring an attorney before, but you didn't because nobody gave you a straight answer.
Are you local? No. Well, welcome to Santa Monica. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like to welcome people to Santa Monica, and I just ask like, hey, are you a local? And that way, because I am genuinely curious, so before I even ask, and then I could like keep coming back if they're not. Hey, you guys, are you visiting Santa Monica? Welcome to Santa Monica. Keep coming back. You're what's make it wonderful. You are what makes it wonderful. All right, they're gone. Hey, are you guys local? Oh, welcome. Thank you. Thank you guys for visiting. All right. Hey, you guys, are you locals? No. Have a good one. So the two parents were visiting. I think her daughter lives here because she immediately looked to the side. Did you see that?
No, I didn't notice.
But okay, yeah. So usually that kind of means like that's not true. And you did that. And the parents both looked forward, which means they probably like aren't local. So it was true for them, but not for her. You want to know another one? If someone shows you the top of their gums, what do you think that means?
Disgust.
Yep. So if you see the top of someone's gums, yeah, that is a no. That means like stop giving me your energy and attention now. And if they're just giving you disgust and you're not doing anything, then that's actually a violence. It's not nice. And what is the cure to shame? Because it's not the person being mad. They don't know any better. It was done to them. So the cure to shame? Goddess, you're lovable and beautiful. She's a queen. The cure to shame is resonance. Hello? Please bow to me. Oh, they're queens. They bowed. Okay, good. Alright, I got enough signatures. That's 107. I'm gonna get 1,000 just for fun. I bet you're a local. Well, if you care about Santa Monica, then I hope you...
97 years old.
Wow.
That's amazing.
97.
You are the next
Santa
president.
Monica.
But you're still here. You look like you're rich and famous. I take the bus too. Hey, look, I'm running for city council.
I don't have any money for it.
No. I just want your signatures.
I can't. I'm not voting, so.
Oh, okay, my brother. Well, take care.
If Trump's gonna be in there for 3 more years, I might not be alive.
I think you're gonna be here a long time. You look great.
I was in the army for 2 years.
That's
How many
right.
people were in the army?
Well, I can tell you've got good posture. They teach those guys to stand up straight.
Went to college. I'm an attorney. I work for a lot of companies. Good money.
That's right. So you know. Now you live the simple life. That's the good life, my brother. I'm with you. But thank you for your time.
I was an inspector for 30 years.
That's right. Well, I can't wait to see what you'll do next, my friend. You gotta pick up your baby. Pick up the baby. Okay, good. She picked up. you guys look like locals, am I right? Okay, well have a good one. You guys locals? I run into some house.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're late for a movie.
Okay, bye you guys. Ah! Try that again. Third time. Daisy. Are you guys Santa Monica residents?
No, we're not. Sorry.
Welcome to Santa Monica. Keep coming back. Alright, we're gonna go hit the grocery stores. Hey you guys, so when you go to vote on November 3rd, or if you're going to do it early, online, or by mail, please remember to vote for Ryan Blomberg, or Lindsay Davis. And you guys could donate to our campaign. Ryan's my running mate, and he and I, you could donate to both of our campaign at 𝗦𝗜𝗚𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗓𝗏.org. And you can also email me, loveandgolf@gmail.com. You can also email me through my website. And if you want to donate, if you want to volunteer, if you want to be a part of my campaign committee, if you're interested in my healing circles, those are going to be weekly again at the beach, Sundays at 11 a.m. And there will be a goddess circle on Zoom, 9 a.m. to 11, and for the guys too, a God Squad, 9 a.m. to 11. So if you guys are interested in any of that, 𝗦𝗜𝗚𝗏𝗃𝗓𝗏.org, donate, vote, come and sign, and move yourself on the nose because you are lovable no matter what. Oh, no! No! Vote for Daisy and Ryan!
Daisy and Ryan.